like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Smith outside. Here's Salon. Still without a basket. Ball with a...
allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's White. Last game he had 10 points.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Ball kicks to Wood. Off target from outside. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Hornets trail by 19. Now Ball. 29 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Junior following the three by Charlotte. Pass to Brown. And here's Junior. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Charlotte shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Wood a screen on White. Smith for three. And another three for Charlotte.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Chicago with the ball, following the three by Charlotte. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Wood.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he can't get the first one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kobe White. Now, here is Miller. He has 7. Left side, Ball. Pass to Drummond. Out to Miller. Ivy on the wing. Here's Drummond. A second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And Drummond kicks to Miller. Shoots over Brown. Miller, no luck.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
I like what I see in his approach this quarter. Much more aggressive, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
The Bulls have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And so he hits both. Now here's Ivy. He's got 6. Outside, Ball. That 3 off the mark. Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Junior. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Giddey against Ivy. Drummond with a screen on Giddey. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Ivy.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Osborne. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's Hornets trail by 18. Sweet move. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And so it's the Chicago Comfort. Go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. And they say these days, the headlines from trades drive fan interest just as much as the games do.
And I find that offensive, Ernie. People need to appreciate the skill and talent on the court.
Yeah, Ernie, players are people too. This isn't some fan.
I said it's other people, like that camera guy over there.
Oh, let's get him then.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Hornets.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 14. Setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got Brandon Miller. Ivy is out there with Ball. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Hornets trail by 14. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball. Chicago grabs the miss. They led the game at one point by 20. Junior the pass to Giddey. Round kicks to Junior. From outside off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now here's Ball. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Salon. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
driving the lane. And it's Junior missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 15-point game. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Kicks to Brown. Offense outside. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Miller's got 10.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Right wing from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Now here's Ball. 23 points in the game over Junior. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ball. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Osborne, and good. There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Ball. Out to Miller. Lets it go. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. That's 12 points from Brandon Miller. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Osborne. Giddey the pass to Osborne. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Junior kicks to Williams. Here's Giddey. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Here's Osborne. Cans the shot from the wing. 66 points for Junior.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Charlotte no good that time either.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Ball with it. Now defended by Embiid. Took him no time at all on that one. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by Williams. 68 points for Junior.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls? Chicago leading by 7. Junior's out there with Kobe White. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Brown. And it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Brogdon looking around. Shoots over White. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
They get it back. The kick out to Brown, to the wing on the left. Junior the pass to White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Salon. Back to Brogdon. With the drive, and he makes good on the layup. Brogdon's got his first basket of the night.
He's very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
Junior kicks to White. White gets the screen from Osborne. And it's White missing. Hornets trail by 11. Smith with it. Now defended by Junior. Snatched up. Kick out to Moore. And the foul called on Junior. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last.
Here's Salon. Pass to Drummond. Ivy with it. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ivy's got 10 points in just the second half.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Junior kicks to Brown. Up top, Embiid. Defended by Drummond. Here's Osborne. The kick out to Williams. Here we go, one-on-one from the baseline. The shot by Ivy, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Junior with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Junior sets the screen for Brown. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Salon. Ball against Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Osborne. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Junior's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
Well, Chicago has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Junior the pass to Giddey. Now, here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. free throw is good. And both free throws good for Junior. Hornets trail by 13. Goes up to the stripe. Ball no good. Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. First one falls for it. And both free throws good for Junior. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Ball. Guarded by Osborne. Puts up a three. Ball no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Giddey against Ivy. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep three. The Hornets rebound. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Embiid. Kyle Anderson comes in for Williams. Terry's checked in for Brown. And it's wide in for Josh Giddey. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Chicago. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Junior. Good, that's another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Chicago. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's taken away by Smith. And that one is stuffed right through. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Osborne. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Brogdon outside. Going inside. Nifty move. The shot's good. Here's Osborne. Again, what an avalanche.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Solid effort tonight on both ends. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
This is very significant for both brands. We're really big on what we do in the fashion space. The products that you find in the game will be reminiscent of that.
And you've been a part of the music industry for a really long time. Music and basketball, has it changed in the past 30 years?
It's been that way since I was a kid. The sport that I probably most resonate with has always been the NBA, as long as I can remember. Because we used to hoop on the streets and play records all day long. But over a period of time, you started to see the fashion bleeding in, hip-hop culture bleeding more in deep. You'd go to a game and it was We Will Rock You to Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff by Nelly, right? I've given my heart and soul to hip-hop. To see the NBA and verticals like 2K embrace hip-hop culture is special.
And do you think that relationship is more tied together than any other sport?
You see it across other verticals, but not the way it is in the NBA. I think it's at the point where it's woven into the DNA of the league, allowing players to wear the wristbands, the headbands, the tights, stuff that wasn't allowed before.
To bring you the Season 2 soundtrack and clothing.
Yes, the Empire soundtrack this season features some exclusive debuts from some of the biggest artists in hip-hop. And we're just getting started.
We were invited by founder and CEO Ghazi to the Empire Studios in San Francisco for a tour and a sit-down. Take a look.
to my humble place. All right, so
Nice.
we're doing a tour, right?
Yeah, let's do a tour.
We made a lot of big records in this room. What's happening? So this is a creative compound and headquarters of Empire. I wanted to create a creative energy like an urban oasis. You come in here and you're like, this is a concrete building from the outside, and I walk in and it looks like I'm in Bali. What is going on here, right?
That's how I felt. Welcome, Ghazi, to NBA 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show today. We are so excited about Empire's partnership with NBA 2K for the 2K25 soundtrack. How are you feeling today?
I just want to say this is legendary. 2K being a Bay Area company, me being from San Francisco and building this here and having that synergy is pretty fascinating for me. Culturally, this is very significant for both brands. We're really big on what we do in the fashion space. The products that you find in the game will be reminiscent of that.
And you've been a part of the music industry for a really long time. Music and basketball, has it changed in the past 30 years?
It's been that way since I was a kid. The sport that I probably most resonate with has always been the NBA, as long as I can remember. Yo, this your boy Ghazi, all the way live from San Francisco in the Empire Studios. Shout out NBA 2K TV. We doing it big this year.
We're back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
That's right, and in NBA 2K, we've got it all. Music, fashion, basketball, and in 2K25, we're so excited to partner with Empire to bring you the Season 2 soundtrack and clothing.
Yes, the Empire soundtrack this season features some exclusive debuts from some of the biggest artists in hip-hop. And we're just getting started.
We were invited by founder and CEO Ghazi to the Empire Studios in San Francisco for a tour and a sit-down. Take a look.
Welcome to my humble place. All right, so
Nice.
we're doing a tour, right?
Yeah, let's do a tour.
We made a lot of big records in this room. What's happening? So this is a creative compound and headquarters of Empire. I wanted to create a creative energy like an urban oasis. You come in here and you're like, this is a concrete building from the outside, and I walk in and it looks like I'm in Bali. What is going on here, right?
That's how I felt. Welcome, Ghazi, to NBA 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show today. We are so excited about Empire's partnership with NBA 2K for the 2K25 soundtrack. How are you feeling today?
I just want to say this is legendary. 2K being a Bay Area company, me being from San Francisco and building this here and having that synergy is pretty fascinating for me. Culturally, this is very significant for both brands. We're really big on what we do in the fashion space. The products that you find in the game will be reminiscent of that.
And you've been a part of the music industry for a really long time. Music and basketball, has it changed in the past 30 years?
It's been that way since I was a kid. The sport that I probably most resonate with has always been the NBA, as long as I can remember. Because we used to hoop on the streets and play records all day long. But over a period of time, you started to see the fashion bleeding in, hip-hop culture bleeding more and deep. You'd go to a game and it was We Will Rock You to Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff by Nelly, right? I've given my heart and soul to hip-hop. To see the NBA and verticals like 2K embrace hip-hop culture is special.
And do you think that relationship is more tied together than any other sport?
You see it across other verticals, but not the way it is in the NBA. I think it's to wear the wristbands, the headbands, the tights, stuff that wasn't allowed before, to the hairstyles, the braiding. You used to see everybody on the sideline in suits, and now people are coming in high fashion.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home.
I know Empire is a different type of label. Can you tell the viewers out there how it is different?
From the very beginning, we decided that our structure would be more of a joint venture structure. We always looked at ourselves as not being the vehicle, but being the GPS to navigate the vehicle and allowing the artist to punch in the coordinates.
make nobody stress me. I'm on the way right now.
Autonomy, inclusion, diversity have always been the core ethos of the company.
Empire and 2K are both based in the Bay Area. Why San Francisco?
I was born and bred in San Francisco. I'm definitely a product of my environment. Being a kid that grew up on street rap music locally here in the Bay Area, and also spent a lot of my life in Silicon Valley doing tech. This was one of the only places in the world where you could have that cross-section. It's central to the core of what we do as a company in terms of ingenuity, speed, precision, and the relationship to the digital service providers like Apple, Amazon, YouTube, to the way we report analytics to our artists, to the way we do A&R research. We're as much a software company as we are a record label.
On the Season 2 soundtrack, there's a lot of big names, and
Sure.
many of these songs are previously unreleased, so fans are really just hearing them right now for the first time in 2K. We've got Larry June, 310 Baby, Harper. Talk a little bit more about these artists on Season 2.
Yeah, I mean, it shows a range of the diversity of the company, from alternative hip-hop, more conventional hip-hop, to international music, which lends itself very well to 2K and NBA 2K as a whole, because it's become an international phenomenon as a game, right? It's no longer a domestic phenomenon. Ashake's got a really big record that we're putting on the soundtrack. He's a huge international artist from Lagos, Nigeria, and we know that the NBA is putting a big focus on Africa with all the camps they're doing out there. So, and kind of just bridge the gap between some of the superstars we have and some of the young developing talent. You know, Little Pete and Little Yee, who are developing talent and have a hyper underground fan base here in the Bay Area, to somebody like Lucky, who's going #1 on Apple Music. The Money Mans, the Key Glocks, the Shabuzis. It's a really dope, broad spectrum of artists.
Have you talked to any of the artists? Have they said anything like, oh man, somebody has recognized me or my songs from NBA 2K?
Anytime you talk to an artist about 2K, their ears immediately perk up. I don't think anybody in the hip-hop community hasn't touched NBA 2K in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Calling artists and asking them if they wanted their records in the game was like that's like carte blanche. It's an easy answer, you know? Some of the artists know that we're able to get them scanned into the game.
Empire's in the game, you're in the game. The artists, they're part of that as well. Like, kids are going to be growing up with their soundtrack in their ear.
Things like this don't get lost, like, are generationally on the mantelpiece that no one can ever take away from you.
And what do you want your legacy or Empire's legacy to be?
I just want to be remembered as somebody that was committed to excellence and that always did everything with tact and integrity, and try to put my best foot forward, both as an executive and as a human.
Speaking of legacy, many of our fans out there want some advice on what it takes to be in the industry, break in, have longevity.
A lot of people that will look at me and say, oh, it's amazing what you've done. I'm like, you didn't see the lonely nights. You didn't see the sitting on the floor. You didn't see the living out of your, out of your trunk with your clothes. Are you willing to go through all of that? And if the answer is a resounding yes, then you have a shot. It's like the NBA, right? It's a tough business. You've got to be built for it mentally, physically, and creatively.
What do you hope 2K fans come out from the Season 2 soundtrack?
I hope they go look up all the artists that they may or may not know. I just want them to like the records as much as I like the records. 2025 All-Stars in San Francisco will also be celebrating our 15-year anniversary, and we'll be doing some parties with the NBA. Has some cool artist camps going on, recording camps. Exciting time for my city, because we got All-Star this year.
And the WNBA is also coming to the Bays too.
Yeah, the Valkyries. So. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Last question, how do I get my email on that list for the gifting suite?
Yeah, that's
just kidding.
That's automatic.
Welcome to Top Plays. I'm Scott Moe, PA announcer of the Sacramento Kings. And this week, we're spotlighting your State Farm top assists. Let's go! Your first option comes from Triple Trey in the wreck, running back on defense and breaking up a long pass before making one of their own, flashing their new takeover with a flashy behind the back pass. Hold on. That's a rebounding takeover. This This build can do it all. I might have to squad up with them. Got room for one more? Speaking of one more, here's Shades of C in the wreck, showing shades of Shea Gilgeous sharing the sugar. A sweet pass into the post, trying to energize a comeback. After that alliteration, I'm energized to vote. Let's go. It's up to you. Vote now for your top play of the week and send in your very best plays with the hashtag 2KTVWow. See you next week. I gotta go jump in my neighbor's leaf piles. I love the fall.
Let's go, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Jonathan Isaac is out there with George. Then It's Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard. And for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey. Joel Embiid is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Junior in at the point guard position. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. George with it. Isaac with a screen on Brown. George for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Oh, rejected by Isaac. And here is Maxey. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And as their amazing winning streak continues, this is a story that's gone beyond sports. It's captured the entire country's attention.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Now here's Embiid, and his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Junior passes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot, and there's the screen. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Robinson. Back to Maxey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Junior. To the left wing. Junior, a screen on Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Maxey. 35 points his last game. Here's George. Called in by Brown.
Well, they know. But the defense did just enough to force the miss.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
It's George on the wing. No good from outside. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Here's Junior. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Junior's got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Maxey against Junior. Maxey passes to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's Isaac. Still no points. On defense, the Bulls. Robinson, a screen on Giddey. 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. Giddey defends. McCain shot is off. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. From deep, Junior. Rebound by Philadelphia. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings the game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Back to Brown. Williams with the screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Junior's got 11 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Kicks it to George. And another miss by Philadelphia. Chicago leading by 4. Junior outside. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The offensive rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And the Chicago making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Embiid. Williams comes in for Williams. And Junior subbed in for Brown. Smith passes to Williams. Junior outside. The 3-ball. Rebound by Philadelphia.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Left side Joe. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the trifecta.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Williams. Back to Junior. The 3 is up. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Junior. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, Zach LaVine out there with Walker. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Whitehead in at the 5 down low. Back to Junior. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Puts it up. And they get it back. Giddey passes to Terry. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Junior.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside LaVine. Pass to Whitehead. 2 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Bulls leading by 22. LaVine with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Maxey against Junior. Shoots from the baseline. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 9 points.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Junior passes to Giddey. From deep, Junior. Again, Junior missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
From the right block. Rejected by Junior. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And he makes a first. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And both free throws good for Junior. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. To the paint. Yabusele, book that.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Junior outside. Pass to Terry. Maxey against Junior. Here's the floater. Misses the layup. 76ers trail by 20. LaVine passes to Maxey. They set a pick from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Junior left side. The shot no good. The 76ers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Maxey against Junior. Oh, Junior with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
If you look at Junior, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
George passes to Maxey. George feels it out a bit. Off target from three-point range. Chicago leading by 20. Defense from Maxey.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
A nice shot by Junior.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Up top, Robinson. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Maxey's got 11 points.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Junior. Rebound by Philadelphia. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Chicago Bulls.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days, pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Junior. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Joel Embiid is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Junior in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
And Junior throws it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Now here's Maxey. The 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Junior passes to Brown. Shoots over George. Brown can't hit.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 18.
Done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Kick out to Brown. 19-footer. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Isaac outside. Pass to Maxey. Inside. Robinson. A rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And Junior gets it to go.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's McCain. Chicago with a rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Junior finds Brown. Back to Junior. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Well, the defenders stopping the developing